a gold Swiss dive watch. Yup, you heard that correctly. This is going to be interesting, so make sure you stick around until the end. Founded in 1858, Vulcain had an incredible run until the 1980s. Introducing the all-new Vulcain Nautique in gold. And let me just say, I'm a big fan of this brand. Their watches are distinctive with a vintage charm that I gravitate towards. And right now, I'm actually wearing my Vulcain chronograph. Here it is next to the Nautique, in case you want to see that, because I know many people love the side-by-sides. But my favorite model has got to be the Skin Diver. And the good news is Vulcain knows that they have a hit on their hands. This stunning reissue from 1960 keeps getting better with more variants to suit everyone's tastes. I believe they just released a brown, and yeah, they're going to keep adding more. They all look great. The Nautique boasts an eagle beak design for the lugs, and they are beautifully brushed on the sides and top with an accenting high polish bevel. And I love how the bezel sinks into the mid case. The bezel inlay is scratch-resistant ceramic, and I appreciate its thin width. But how does it feel and how does it sound? The bezel is solid with no sideways play and just the right amount of resistance. And while it doesn't feel as premium as, say, a Submariner's bezel or as smooth as some high-end Seikos, it's definitely superior to the Oris Diver 65, and each click is precise without being overly harsh, like you would find on most micro brands. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how this feels. Now we will do the dimensions. I got 38 millimeters in diameter, a secret measurement of 30.5, but Vulcain is saying 30, so we're gonna go with 30. And I got a thickness of 12.2, and we got no drilled lugs for that clean look, and a lug to lug of 44.5. For my 6.7 inch wrist, it's the sweet spot. I love the sizing. It's got presence, but it doesn't look overbearing on the wrist. But you guys be the judge on the faraway shots and let me know how it wears. Now this watch being a diver, it has a screw down crown coming in at 6.5 millimeters, but I would love if they added a clutch system just so we can prevent overwinding. Because the reverser gears could be an issue. It's much more prevalent on the Sellita, and we got the ETA here, so it's not a big deal, but I would like to have it. The crown helps give this dive watch an excellent 200 meters of water resistance. But you can't actually use this watch to dive. Why? Well, let's check out the loom. And there you go. As you can see, there is no loom on that bezel. And there's no loom on the second hand, so you're not going to know if your watch is running or not. But it's not the end of the world, because if you're buying the gold-plated version, you're buying it for looks, which means you can go ahead and just ignore that horological faux pas, putting a leather strap on a dive watch. I instinctively chose the vulcanized rubber because that's what I'm used to with dive watches. If I have a diver, I usually just put it on a rubber. The strap is 20 millimeters and it tapers elegantly down to 16. And it even has a gold-plated signed buckle. It also has quick release spring bars for easy strap changes. And when we flip the watch over, we are greeted with a solid case back. It looks nice, it's got brushed and blasted elements, and usually for dive watches, 99% of the time, I love a solid case back. But for this gold one, I'm thinking maybe they should have went with the display case back. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments section. All right, now let's talk about the dial. It's black with an asphalt-like texture, and it just looks incredible in the sunlight. And the hour markers are printed on in gold and filled with white superluminova. The handset is the traditional Nautique rectangular shape, but this time they are in gold. And the best part of the dial, there's no useless text. We got their logo, Nautique branding, Inca block 25 jewels, and right above the chaptering, Swiss made. So well done, Vulcain. This watch has a lovely sapphire crystal. It's boxed and domed. It sticks out just about 2 mils and it looks fantastic with the anti-reflective coating on the underside. Now the movement. This one is powered by the ETA 2824-2. Full marks to Vulcain for going with the ETA instead of the Sellita. But for its price point, I wish they went a little bit further and gave us the 2892, the higher end option. This one is a 4Hz medium beat 25 joule hack hand wind automatic with 38 hours of power reserve. So dial up, we got +8 seconds, and we're gonna look at 12 down to see the actual wrist performance. Okay, we got a little drop in amplitude, which is normal in this position, and we got 0 seconds a day +1, and the fourth and final round +1. On the wrist, it should perform about +4 seconds a day. That's pretty good for an elaborate grade ETA with an upgraded shock system. Now for the question that's on everybody's mind. What do I have to pay for this? Well, this one comes in at $2,020 USD. And that's about a $400 premium over the blue dial version we reviewed last year. The difference is the gold PVD coating. PVD gold is usually thinner than a gold plating, but actually more durable, and it is an advanced process that definitely adds to the cost. But I want to hear what you guys think down below in the comments. And while you are down there, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then go ahead and click into one of the 2 I have for you on the right of your screen right now, and I will see you there.